judges, and everyone else. Who here has procrastinated? Yes or yes? Yes. Think about all the money and opportunities you have lost because you procrastinated. In fact, society loses $650 billion every year to procrastination. How much have you contributed to this sum? We all procrastinate and we feel unproductive and we feel bad about ourselves for it. I can solve these problems. I will end your procrastination. Introducing one small step, one giant leap. What is this? Okay, so it's a power pack of cards that can help you complete your tasks that you need to complete. So this is, sorry, I had an animation, but this was supposed to come later. Anyway, so there's a card back here. I don't know if you all can see, but on these blue lines, you'll write down your task that you need to complete, right? And let's say you all look quite fit, so I'm going to assume you all exercise regularly. So here you can write, oh, go jogging for 15 minutes. Time is, let's say, 6 p.m. The tasks should be easy ones, okay? Not hard ones like get a PhD in medicine, for example. I don't know about you smart people, but for me, that's pretty unrealistic. So there's going to be completion rewards. You can't see it, but there's going to be completion rewards there. So do you know that feeling rewarded actually causes dopamine spikes that actually are involved in behavior reinforcement? And there's going to be motivational quotes. Again, you can't see it. So motivational quotes all throughout as well. And accountability partners. So what you do is you get someone close to you, like a family member. And you, what they'll do is they'll act as an auditor. Okay, so they'll make sure that you do everything within your power to get your task done. So let's talk business. My victims, target audience, are going to be master procrastinators like myself, aged 13 to 30, who want to improve themselves. It's mainly going to be sold through bookstores and schools, and main primary way to spread awareness is through word of mouth, recommendations and school authorities as well. So price will start at around 40 ringgit to ensure that it's affordable to the masses. Market, the initial launch will be in Malaysia before expanding to Singapore, the Singaporean market, and then other English-speaking countries. Why not just read other self-help books? Personally, I'm a big fan of reading self-help books. I'm sure most of you agree. But a lot of times I feel like I read something and I don't know how to apply it into my daily life. It's unapplicable. So instead of reading how to overcome procrastination, why don't you just overcome procrastination with my cards? Thank you.
Thank you, Peter. We will now begin the Q&A. You have 7 minutes.
Thank you, Peter.
Thanks.
I sometimes procrastinate as well. But how do you overcome, there are lots of productivity apps that's on the market right now. And we today are tied to the phone and we carry the phone everywhere. What if I procrastinate from using the cards because I don't have it on me and I forget to use it? So how do you compete with digital productivity apps that's out there?
I cannot guarantee you that I can compete with them, but it's a conscious decision to not make it an app. So like you said, we carry our devices everywhere, and in my opinion, our devices are the main root cause of evil for our distractions, So if you put this on your phone, then you want to be productive, so you use your phone to use the app, but then suddenly someone releases a new video and you go watch YouTube instead, right? So in order to cut all these distractions, instead of using your phone, why not just use something that's not on your phone so that there's less chance of you getting distracted by it. So that's why I did not make it an app.
Hello, Peter.
Hi.
The first step is the most important, So
Yeah.
how would you motivate me, being a procrastinator, to go to the bookshop or to go and buy your pack of cards? I'm sure you would have thought of many other ways how you can make it easy for me to get a card so I don't have to even get up and go and buy.
Okay, for example, school authorities can help. So like this amazing school, they know that they want to help their, they want to help their students overcome procrastination. At least those that want to help themselves, we can't force people who are unwilling to help themselves, right? So like maybe schools can give, if they do give some talks on like to improve, right? Then you can make this like an additional product, I guess, or recommend your students to use it and guide them to use it so that they can, yeah. So school can recommend to their students, in a sense.
Judge Mike and Landy.
Thank you for your presentation.
Thank you.
I'm interested in your interest in personal development books. Where did this interest start?
Sorry?
You are very interested in reading personal development books.
Yes.
You said you read many of them. Where did the interest of yours start?
Personally, I believe that in every one of us, deep down, we want to improve, right? We don't want to just stay there, or we don't want to be someone that's not useful to society. We want to constantly improve ourselves. So that's why I myself will strive to improve myself. And since I was young, I also already started a reading habit. So reading self-improvement books is just sort of natural for me,
That's stunning. Keep on going.
Thank you.
Peter, Mike here. Hello.
Hi, Mike.
Lovely presentation. Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
I don't have a question. I have more of something that may be able to be a suggestion for you.
Sure.
Is that Newton's law, every action has an equal and opposite reaction. So what we're finding at the moment is the more people that are going online, the more people that are going offline. And they're going to be your potential customers. And Rescue Time, which is an app that you put on your laptop or phone to tell you what you're doing, basically brought out a statistical data on 183 million users that the average person picks up their cell phone every 6 minutes, which of course means that they're not productive. So I would suggest that you actually partner with a productivity app like Rescue Time to give them something to sell to customers that don't want to go online to use their formulas or apps. And I think you'll do very well out of this. I think you have a nice little niche market with this, and make it fun.
Thank you.
The more fun you can make it, the better. And if you can link that to some rewards, then even better still. Good job.
Thank you. Unfortunately, my slide on my product, just because I made it an animation where after I click, only the last one would come up, but that did not work, so y'all didn't get to see my prototype in a way. That was unfortunate.
Hi, Peter, Mbali here.
Hi.
I think I definitely agree with Mike in terms of the more people are going online, there are more people also going offline. And initially I was like, why is it not an app? And I think I'm really getting the reason why this needs to be an actual physical product, especially for someone who's a stationary junkie like myself. I do still like to have the actual pen and journal that I can tick off and those things. And I think an important part of this is, I always say to my mentorship group, it is important to have accountability partners. And
That's
I
very
personally, in my own life, think it's important to have accountability partners. So if this could be some kind of product that is almost like a game, or something that a person can do not only on their own, but in partnership with other people. You get your circle of friends to also buy the group. So maybe it could also be something that you could buy, 5 for the price of 3 or something like that, where 5 friends can participate in the activity together. That will really make this something that is a lot more successful. And I like this. I'm really impressed with this. And I think maybe I just have a question. Mike asked this question earlier on in terms of how much it costs to produce such a product and the profit margin.
Sorry. Okay. So the cost the selling price will be around, I think if you convert it, it's $10. But I'm sure if we sell it internationally, the price can be higher. initially we're just going to sell it in Malaysia, so it's going to be 40 ringgit. The cost, well, we're going to use pretty high quality materials. Everything is going to be hard and colorful, you know. So the cost is going to be pretty high. I cannot say exactly how much, but we're not really seeking the profits yet, just to put it out there first.